Hello, Aries. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading, focused on the first half of February from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General reading, as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from this what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll include a link to the decks that you see here today, Aries. So these are the three that we will be using for your focus messages. The first is by Angelic Revelation 144, the Flames of Love and Passion Tarot. We'll grab a card from my Sugar and Spice Oracle, a little naughty, a little nice. It does contain some sexual content here. If that makes you uncomfortable in any way, you're more than welcome to fast forward this section, and then we'll grab some messages from the Enlightened Mystery Oracle deck. All right, so both of these are my self-created ones. Let's go ahead and take a look here, Aries, and see what comes through here for this reading. And of course, cross-watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are certainly welcome. So let's get your first focus message. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. Guided to this one. We have the Prince of Stability, planets, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, the element of Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who's a very realistic and practical person, hardworking with tremendous stamina. This person does not like change, obsessive about the details, so can take a very long time deliberating before taking action. Can be stubborn and unwilling to apologize. Sets precise goals for the future, but if they don't go according to plan, they can become very frustrated. Sexually, they like to plan out the act, and they don't like to go off script, okay? So for some of you guys, maybe your person is this earth sign, and that's a part of their qualities and characteristics, okay? So this is masculine energy here. So let's go ahead and add to that with some additional messages from the Sugar and Spice Oracle. All right, what's your message here? Let's grab this one. We have Spirulina. Make this the last day you stay in bed depressed, anxious, no energy to do anything, wishing he or she would call, text, come over, apologize, losing sleep over all those unkept promises, endless excuses. Let me be the one to love you inside and out. I'll bring you back to life. So if you have been, and if you're able to relate to this, if you have been waiting for somebody to reach out to you, you're depressed, you're anxious, you just don't know when and if they're ever going to come back and reach out to you. There's somebody here that's letting you know basically that they're going to be there for you, that they want to be the one to love you. Okay? So you've got some decisions that you need to make here, Aries. All right, let's go ahead and grab some additional messages from the Enlightened Mystery Oracle for Aries. All right, so we'll grab a few from here. Your ideal mate will be your best friend. Okay, maybe you guys have already referred to each other as best friends. Your person loves to make love to you. Look at that, those intimate moments. They really enjoy spending time with you. And again, this masculine could be, as it says, sexually, they like to plan out the act and they don't like to go off script. So they could have also been very routine oriented in the bedroom, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right, so let's grab another. Your person's name starts or contains the letter T. And let's grab one more. Your person wants to marry you someday. All right, so this isn't someone who's messing around. This isn't somebody that wants to be in and out of your life. Your ideal person, whoever you're meant to be with in this lifetime, Aries, is somebody who's going to stick around and want to build a life with you. So that's really nice. All right, so let's add to this with some additional insight from the romance angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for the first half of February. All right, what else do we need to know here? And if you are dealing with a person who's stubborn, and even if they know that they did wrong, maybe they're stubborn and just, as it says, unwilling to apologize, maybe that's also contributing to why you guys are maybe arguing or bickering and just not seeing eye to eye, or why they haven't reached out. But at the same time, you know, you got to really assess the situation if you're just waiting for a very long time and there's no communication, no movement. And again, you've got somebody here who's legitimately interested in you, to want to love you and be in your life. So you also don't want to pass up an opportunity to be with somebody who can love you the way you deserve to be loved. Look at that. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You got to put yourself back on that priority list, Aries. Because sometimes we're so focused on somebody that we love and care for, especially for those of you who are in separation. Maybe that's what you're focusing on and you're forgetting about yourself. We have a soulmate. Maybe you do see this person as a soulmate. Or there's a soulmate that wants to come in to be a part of your life. So it could go one of two ways here. Express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Whoever this soulmate is, Aries, they need to be able to open up their heart and tell you how they feel, if they haven't already. Because I'm feeling for those of you waiting on somebody that hasn't made a move or that hasn't reached out, especially if you guys are in separation, they need to be more open and honest with you and really just tell you how they feel and be more forthcoming with their actions and these romantic gestures. They could have fallen short in that department, you know? And because we have somebody here who's not going to fall short. So either they do it or someone else is going to step in and take their place. But look at that. Reconciliation. I'm kind of feeling here, I mean, obviously that's great for those of you who are in separation. You want this person back. That's wonderful. There's a potential for a reconciliation. But I'm also feeling that if they don't do anything in time, it comes down to timing for me. I'm feeling the opportunity to come back is here. But if they maybe act too late, if the timing is off, you might have already moved on to somebody else by that point. Because I don't feel you just waiting forever and putting your life on hold, waiting for this person to come back. And then they decide to come back and you've moved on. So you see how it comes down to timing? Because if you're in a good place in your life, by the time they reach out and want this reunion, you might be on the fence. It's like as much love as you have for this person, if the timing is totally off, and if you're happy in your situation at that time, then you've got some major decisions that you would need to make at that point. Timing. Angels and spirit guides for Aries. Look at that. Deception. That's what I'm afraid of. That even if they come towards you with this offer of a reunion, reconciliation, you have to make sure that they're being open and honest with you, and that they're being real, and that they're not wearing this false self mask. Because they could be making a whole bunch of empty promises and not really meaning what they're saying just to be able to get back together with you. And in the meantime, you've got somebody fantastic and wonderful and amazing who's just waiting for you to choose them. It's kind of what I'm getting from that. So just be mindful of who it is that wants to come back into your life. If there were trust issues there to begin with, that's where your gut will tell you what's going on. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's grab some additional insight from the Charm cards by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else do we need to know here? For your love and life reading for the first half of February. We have a dress role play. Okay. This looks like a wedding dress to me. So for some of my feminines, you know, you might have even pictured yourself in this wedding dress for a future wedding. Maybe you've even fantasized about marrying your soulmate. And also you guys might have taken it upon yourselves to role play while you guys were together, you know, in and out of the bedroom, perhaps. We have a key here. So there is the opportunity to unlock a new door, Aries, when it comes to your love life, certainly, but also life in general, whatever that might be. You hold the key. We have light bulb epiphany. So this is one of those things where it's a wake-up call, you know? It's that light bulb moment, clarity. This can apply to both of you, but I feel it's really important for your person to have that light bulb moment, for the light to come on, for them to realize what they are going to be missing out on in the partnership with you if they don't act. What else for Aries? We have stopwatch. Time's up, you see? They can't be sitting on their ass doing nothing. The clock is ticking, and the longer they wait, the more impatient perhaps you're going to be, and coming to a point where you're not going to want to wait anymore. So they really have to realize that time's up, and it's time for them to express their love to you and create some sort of movement for this reconciliation to happen. Because again, if they wait too long, you're not sticking around. You're not going to wait. That's what I'm getting from that. Let's grab another card here. We have glasses. That is so interesting because glasses, incognito, deception. If they approach you with this type of vibe, they're not being real with you. That's a red flag. And I was just saying, you know, be careful, follow your intuition, be mindful. And this koala card is the next card, and it says mindful. So definitely be mindful of the choices that you are going to make when it comes to a particular person that you are in separation from at this point in time. Because I have a feeling for some of you, they're not going to come forward with the full truth of whatever's going on. If there were infidelities there, if there were third parties, if they tend to not be open and honest with you, if they're shady, whatever is going on with this deceptive type vibe, you need to be able to pick up off of that. And in order for you to do that, I have a feeling part of that journey starts with you. To be able to love yourself enough to know when you're dealing with somebody that's just not good for you. Because there's somebody here that can come in who actually is. So pay attention to what your heart is really telling you. That is what you need to trust. Okay? So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. This is my tarot teacher deck. For those who are not familiar, this is a deck that I created for my beginners, those who would like to learn how to read tarot. So I have it available now in the gold edging as well as without, which is the more economical version. And it's got upright and reversed meanings, as you can see. So if you want to learn how to read tarot, this is a great deck to start things off with. So that deck shop link is down below, as well as all of the amazing creators and decks you see here. All right, Aries, so let's continue. What else do you need to know? So I'm just feeling some shady energy from somebody. They're not trustworthy, I feel. That could have contributed to why you guys broke up. All right. We've got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you guys, maybe your masculine is an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now, isn't it interesting how we've got the Prince of Stability picking up off of that same energy? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine. So the King of Pentacles is someone who's successful. They're able to live a life of abundance. They're prosperous. They have a secure life. This king could be a leader. They could lead an empire. I mean, this is somebody who has really built a name for themselves. They're wealthy. They're financially well off, perhaps. Whatever goals they have set for themselves, they've reached them. This is someone who's lived life to the fullest. This is someone who's mature and grounded. But some of you guys might have been dealing with somebody who was not operating from this energy of the King of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Cups right here, crying over spilled milk. Okay. This is sad energy, loss, grief, despair, disappointed in the outcome of how things played out in your life and, of course, in your love life. This is someone who might have abandoned the relationship. They could have abandoned you, which was very painful. They could have abandoned you and moved on to another connection because of third parties and infidelities. They were deceptive. But the crazy thing about that is perhaps at this point in time, maybe they've got regrets over their actions. They regret what they've done, wanting a reconciliation now. This is so interesting, and I know I keep saying that. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence. So maybe at this point in time right now, Aries, that's where you're at. You're actually good. You're able to stand on your own 2 feet. You're self-sufficient. You don't need this person financially. Maybe they're financially well off, but maybe you depended on them financially before. But I'm feeling here with that Nine of Pentacles vibe, you're good. You're financially independent too. Some of you guys might even have your own thriving business. You're successful. You broke free from a relationship that had infidelities and cheating and deception. And maybe you're enjoying your independence. Maybe you're enjoying being solo right now. But I got to tell you what's coming through here in this reading, Aries, is that you've got one person who regrets what they've done and another who's really into you, and they recognize what's happened in your life. This could even be a friend that you turn to, and they know your situation in your relationship, and maybe this whole time they've actually had a crush on you and they're falling in love with you without possibly even realizing that they're falling in love with you. That's for some of you guys. That won't apply to everybody. I'm just kind of feeling that. Because this Spirulina card right here, let me be the one to love you inside and out. I'll bring you back to life, especially if somebody caused you to feel grief and loss. This person won't hurt you in that way. However, with that Six of Cups, you are feeling nostalgia about the good times that you have shared with this person, because you guys do share a history together. For some of you, this could be childhood sweethearts. This could be somebody that you've known since you guys were really young, or you guys are young right now and in separation and going through some challenges. But this can also be a card of healing. If you guys can heal the situation and focus on working through the challenges of your partnership without being deceptive and removing that part of the equation, they need to be open and honest with you. But the Six of Cups is a reunion, which I'm really not surprised because we've got that reconciliation card. So yeah, there's a really good chance for you guys to come back together. I just want you to definitely pay attention to your intuition that they're not coming towards you being sneaky and shady and deceptive. But wow, you've got the Ace of Pentacles and then you've got the Ace of Cups. So 2 cards. Aces typically are all about new beginnings here. So there's lots of references here, Aries, towards abundance. So maybe this is the year for you to really tap into that energy of abundance. And abundance can certainly be money matters, job opportunities, finances, career. That's wonderful if that's where you need that abundance to be. But abundance can also come in the form of love and affection. Somebody who's meant to be a part of your life, to love you, be with you for life, you know? But yeah, money matters looks amazing. The Ace of Cups is also a great card because we started off with this card from the Romance Angels where it does say love yourself first. That's what the Ace of Cups is all about too. It's about self-care. Being able to focus on you in the meantime. Being able to fill your own cup of love. Self-love, self-care. In order for you to find the love that's worthy of you. Because this can represent a new beginning, as I mentioned, but new relationships for some of you. Because you might finally get to a point where you yourself have that light bulb moment and realize, hold up, I deserve better than what this person has been able to offer me. Because you've got a couple of cards that can manifest abundance, prosperity, security, stability, new beginnings, new relationships. Your love life can get better, but you got to make sure you choose the right person, the right one for you. All right, so that's what's presenting itself from there. Let's go ahead and add to this with some insight from the Journey of Love deck, Volume 1 and 2. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials, and it does contain numbers here, guys, so feel free to look up what the numbers mean. There's lots of sites available online for you to look up numerology-based sites, okay? So that's just not my expertise, and I don't want to give you guys false information. So let's go ahead and take a look and see, Aries, what else you need to know here. That seems to be a common theme for some of the signs for the first half of February, is to basically choose wisely. Look at that. We've got karma, number 38. What have we done? Okay, so we've got deception right here. So it could be your person really asking themselves, what have I done? You know, they're going to get their karma eventually. Karma. There's no escaping it, you know? Separation, yeah, 24. This time has taught me so much. So it's almost like they learned all of these life lessons when you guys went your separate ways. But I almost kind of feel for some of you that it was forced upon them when karma hit. Karma bit their butt. Plain and simple. We've got number 1, here and now, I want you back in my life. Interesting how that's falling right below reconciliation. How many more times can I say interesting in this reading? They want you. They want you back. And if you want them back too, that's fine. But just do a little bit of digging and see exactly what they want and where they are coming from. Wait, then we have number 16, you're the one. They still love you. Okay? Clearly they want that reconciliation. And look at this. Number 23 is all about forgiveness. Please forgive me. So, Aries, they know they messed up. They know they hurt you. And in order for this reconciliation to be successful, they can't be coming towards you with the same type of vibe that contributed to the breakup. Okay, so if you can find it in your heart to forgive this person for what they've done to hurt you, then sure, this can be a successful reunion for some of you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. All right, what else do you need to know here? We have rejuvenation, rest, That's what I need. I haven't had the opportunity to put myself first in so long. You see that? That's why you're being directed to love yourself first. I've always put you first, but you never appreciated it. It was exhausting trying to make someone happy that couldn't even find happiness within themselves. This is my time, restoration time, and when I'm ready, love will find me again. There you go. That is coming through for some of you guys, recognizing that you deserve better than what this person offered you. We have chances. We take chances. We have to take risks in love. Sometimes we get burned. Sometimes we get stung. The key is to never stop taking chances. You never know. That last chance you take might be the one that leads you to the ultimate happiness. And I really do feel that for some of you guys. If you're no longer willing to give this person the opportunity to come back, if you don't even want to entertain this reconciliation, because you absolutely don't have to, if you're ready to go in a different direction and welcome in someone new, they want to come in. So maybe that one last try is where you will experience that ultimate happiness. We have the truth. I may look as though I'm over you, that life has moved on and I'm over it. Going about my day-to-day and being fine with how things ended between us. Nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is I'm barely functioning. I need you. I miss you. I love you. I pray someday I can tell you face to face. So this is a part of their reality, Aries. You know, maybe pretending to be put together on the outside, but they're actually falling apart on the inside. Let's grab another. What else, please, for Aries? Let's see what else. Look at that, locked out. Please let me in. I can't be there for you the way you want me to be if you don't let me in. I know you've been hurt in the past, but that's not me. I'm here for you to heal that broken heart of yours. Please tear down these walls you've built around us. Let me in. So I kind of feel that for some of you guys as well, that because you have had somebody that hurt you and was deceptive towards you, so you've got your walls up, you've got trust issues at this point, and you've got this amazing love that wants to come in. So that's the right kind of love for you to open that door for. And then we have Kismet. You and I were two lost souls destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. Okay? So that kind of makes sense for me in that some of you guys have been through one heck of a journey in regard to your love life. Bad relationships that came to an end. They just weren't right for you. Things ended up not working out. And the right person, the right kind of love, that is where you're being directed towards, you know? So maybe this person has had a rough journey in their love life as well. Two lost souls that somehow find their way back to each other, or at least find their way to each other. So this could either be the one that you are in separation from, or a new love that you end up getting to know and meeting and coming together and falling in love and being happy. Okay, so let's add to this with some dialogue messages here. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from my X Oracle deck, and some of these messages could be from you, Aries. Some of the messages could be coming from your person, okay? Or whoever it is that you are in separation from. All right, let's see. Who needs to speak up here? Losing you was the hardest thing I've ever gone through. I kind of feel that could go both ways. It wasn't easy on you, that's for sure. But a part of their realizations after they lost you, even though they did the hurting more than likely, it was still very hard on them as well. I mean, it's just painful. But look at this. For some of you guys, this is your response to somebody who hurt you. Goodbye. And they might want to be reaching out, or maybe they've already reached out, wanting this reconciliation. And you're like, nope, time's up. You know? Time's up. So take that only if it applies, of course. There's somebody out there who misses you. I miss you so much. But look at this one. You're right. Karma bites. Karma. Okay? So they hurt you. They did things that were coming from not the best of intentions. And they ended up getting theirs. Or they're about to. All right? For some of you guys, I'm willing to try again if you are. So if you're wanting this as much as they do, Aries, then you certainly have the prerogative to allow them back into your life. That is totally 100% your choice. All right, so let's wrap it up here, guys, with some songs from my Heart Songs deck, Songs in the Key of Love. If you are not familiar with the songs that I end up choosing, see if you resonate with the lyrics. All right, Aries, here we go. Angels and spirit guides. Let's see, what are the songs? Let's grab this first song here. Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams. Look into my eyes, you will see what you mean to me. Search your heart, search your soul, and when you find me there, you'll search no more. So what I get for some of you is you might have dealt with a partner who was deceptive with you before. And part of their soul searching has led them to this realization, this light bulb moment, that epiphany, that if they don't get their shit together, they're going to lose you. And so now they're at a point where they're dedicating themselves to being the right kind of partner for you. So they want you to tap into your intuition. They want you to search your heart. They want you to search your soul to see that they've changed, that they are the one. But this is also coming through for some of you guys, okay? You've lost that love and feeling by the Righteous Brothers. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it. But baby, I know it. Okay? That's why we've got this goodbye right here. So they hurt you. And maybe it just got to the point where you couldn't love them the same way. And you had to say goodbye. And I'm also getting, for those of you who were dealing with a partner that was unfaithful, you know, you guys were being intimate and you just were experiencing and knowing and feeling that they just weren't the same. We have I'll Be There by the Jackson 5. I'll be there to comfort you, build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on. Okay? So, falling right next to reconciliation. If they can truly bring forward this type of vibe and energy and dedication to the partnership, then absolutely it's worth giving it another shot. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, Aries. I do hope whatever part of it resonated with you helps you out at this time. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Take care.